Okay, I've been thinking about porn and then girls, so I decided to make this video to talk about this. And if I'm gonna talk about girls, I might as well act like I'm with the girls. I'm gonna make the setting real romantic real quick. Oh yeah, this is as romantic it gets for me. Okay, another one. You know, talking with the candle in front of us might be better. I mean, I tested the audio real quick. I tested the audio right now. It was a little echoey, but whatever. I'll open the window actually. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Alright. Our our date is about to commence. I mean, if you're a girl, sure. But if you're a guy, it's fine because if you're watching me, if you're like seriously watching me, like we can be friends. This is what friends do. I bring my friends over, make them sit where you're sitting right now, and then just basically treat them to a nice meal. Yeah, during turn like put a nice candle on, drink water together, talk shit. I don't know, just talk generally. Why is this broken? There we go. Now it's fixed. Here we go. Wait, I need to grab a glass for my stuff. And here's a toast for you. I don't know if you can see your toast, but it's fine. It's okay. Doesn't matter. You cannot eat it anyway. Okay. Today is beautiful, actually. You should look. Like outside is nice. Wait, let me make you look at me more. Oh, now we can talk like friends. I was thinking about like importance of talking to girls, like how the latest video I'll talk to you about the what is it called? What is the video? I don't know if it's the fourth one or the third one. I was talking about this thing about how I was like got degenerate after I stopped self improvement. I just kind of became a degenerate, started going out clubbing and just fucking around with girls. Well, I think from that it was pretty nice. I don't really know what was nice, but what is really really important that I felt was that I'm getting shy, dude. What the fuck? I'm getting uncomfortable talking like this. Is it because of the candles? I'm actually feeling like I'm on some kind of fucking date. I'm struggling to speak. My day is fuck this. Let me take this off. Maybe it's because the camera is so far away. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. It's like the fifth human slop making. Let's not start with the girls. I'm gonna start with the porn. That's more what I'm comfortable with. So, about porn. Well, I'm an avid porn watcher. I was like a porn enjoyer up until now. Well, the reason is because since I was like, let's say, I was back in Mongolia. So like from 9 years old, my friend introduced me to this like porn website. It was like Porn Dido or something. And that's the first time when I watched porn. I was like, whoa, I can see naked girls. Fucking hell yeah. And I learned how my dick worked, which is plus, getting that extra lesson I need for life, whatever. So I basically started masturbating since I was 9. Now I'm 18, dude. So it's like, what, like 10, 11 years? No, 9 years. 9 years. 9 years of masturbating. I'm qualified to talk about masturbating because I have 9 years of experience. Well, yeah. But the one thing I realized is like first it starts tame. It was just pictures and masturbate the pictures, and then after like years, it was like just like a just like just real on like soft porn, like normal vanilla porn, right? And then afterwards, it was like, what was it? I would say it was more into BDSM kind of shit, like just like more aggressive minded. Like I'm like numb to normal porns now. So start watching BDSM porns. I was like 12. Oh my god, it was like boom, 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 like strapped up, roped up. It was crazy. And like after I watched, I became numb to it again. I started watching like something more socially unacceptable things. Let's say I started watching furry porn. I mean, that didn't get that far, but the I started watching the futas. The chicks with dicks. Oh, I didn't enjoy that because the girls were too masculine, and still inherently have the attraction to feminine nature apparently. So I started watching this femboys. Oh my god, bro, the femboys are so good. They are this like feminine boys, but basically a girl, but they have dicks. That's the weird part I'm enjoying because I'm tired of seeing chicks with pussy. I like feminine girls with dicks, but the futas are too masculine, so I started watching femboys. And I realized it was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Man? What's wrong with me now? And I asked around with people. I was like, yeah, I've been watching porn like since I was young, and I've been kind of like watching weird stuff lately. I was like, how come? I was like, oh, they're watching like what was it again? Hentais. The hentais can get big. It can get way weirder. For example, there's like lollies, and there's lollies, and then there's bunch of like the pedophile space basically. Oh, I'm watching those things like I don't want to enjoy, but like that's the only thing that my dick gets hard to. I was like, damn, I'm heading that way. Like I'm literally straight on that path. I was like, oh fuck. I was thinking like, and after I even watch porn, it's like I masturbate so hard, my dick is like weird. It's like, and I look at girls. I'm numb to girls. Before when I was young, I remember I would look at a girl and I was like, just like like, oh, she's so beautiful, she's lovely, and then because like I'm attracted to her, like my dick gets hard, I'll get shy and stuff. Now I look at a girl, there's no reaction. There's no reaction to girls. It's like what the fuck? I have no reaction to girls anymore. I feel like a gay dude who's only attracted to guys with dicks, fanboys. So it was kind of weird. Also, disclaimer: this is just me thinking. Not gonna give you advice or anything. Some of them might sound like an advice. Maybe, maybe not. Don't care. As long as we're like just think as if we're talking together. Sitting face to face. We're just friends. Randomly rambling about things, like saying some random stupid shit. That's what it is. This video. Well, that's what it's gonna be. The future videos and the previous video was like that. So, and I felt like that. I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why am I like this? And then I didn't know up until point that it was the porn I was watching was evolving into something weirder up until now. Cause like, man, I was just like watching. I was like, man, maybe I'm gay. Maybe I'm like attracted. Maybe like I was questioning my sexuality to the point. I was like, maybe am I actually attracted to dudes? And the thing is like, no, I'm not really attracted to dudes. I go around, look at dudes, and like see if I feel something. It's like, nah, that's not attractive. I go around, look at girls. I have still some little reaction to girls. So I was like, okay, I'm not gay, fully gay. That's just not who I am. And I was like doing more research on that thing. I was like, I guess it's the porn. I talked to my friends about it, and it ended up being the porn that's the bad thing. And then I was like, damn, like I still want to masturbate because I don't have a girlfriend to fuck. So what do I do? I realized back then when I was younger, I just masturbated without porn, like a monkey. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I could do that. That's probably healthier. And it ended up which being more healthier. Surprising, right? It's like I did some research study, and then what I found out was that masturbation is actually just pretty normal. It's just basically the same as you are with a girl and then you come. Like you do with your hand and you come. It's the same result basically, and you don't really get fucked up from coming inside the girl. Like I mean, like fucking a girl, right? So it got me thinking. Is like I guess the porn is actually the problem because like when you're exposed to such things overall, like exposed to certain things for a long period of time, I guess you basically get numb to it. So basically what happened to me was like I was watching normal porn, got numb to it, evolved into BDSM, numb to it, and then furries, futas, femboys. Now I'm at the femboy stage. I was at the femboy stage. And then like I was like, I was God, what's wrong with me? So like I asked around with some girls. It was like actually a while ago, like 5 months ago. It was my good friend of mine. I asked her about it. She was like, yeah, I mean, like masturbating is fine. It's like normal. And like I will give her credit. She was really smart. She's one of the smartest girl I know. And I kind of take my some of my advice from her actually. And she told me it's like masturbation is actually fine. It's just a porn that's like that sucks. It's a porn that's breaking your fucking brain. I thought of it like, yeah, that's kind of like what I concluded into. If she's saying so, I guess it's true. So I stopped watching porn, just masturbate normally. And when I just masturbate normally, I don't even want to masturbate that much. It's like to the point like I kind of stopped, which made me think about porn. Porn and like just because I wasn't masturbating. I was like, why am I not masturbating? Usually at this around this time I should be masturbating. So I thought about that. I was like, okay, must be like the little changes in my body. I actually started to feel great. My energy was great. It was like everything was nice. So that's what I wanted to say. It's like porn is kind of the evil silent killer. I would say it's like sugar, to be honest. Porn is like sugar. You don't notice it at first. Oh, it's just porn. And like guys fucking, and then like also one thing about porn is like I think you grow this random like weird fetishes. It kind of translates into your personality. You start watching weird ass porns. You start reacting to certain things in life. Like you start, let's say, you love watching fanboy porns. Now, like with the rise of social media, all I'm seeing in social media is like guys praising porn. I mean, fanboys. Oh. So it was like, I guess everyone is at the fanboy stage, or am I wrong? Like guys, if you don't stop watching porn, I think we all started around the same time. That's why we experience the same shit around now. Because like this generation of kids, the porn got like a little bigger this time with the rise of internet. We all got phones at the same time. So now all throughout social media it's just fanboys, fanboys, fanboys. Like oh fanboy glory. Let's go to Thailand and fuck the lady boys. Well, that's what I'm seeing here. Or maybe my algorithm sees I watch fanboy porns, and then they're like, okay, maybe this guy likes fanboys, and they start pushing me fanboy shit. I don't know. That might be the case, but like I feel like it's like pretty a lot of people who's doing that now, depending on when you started. If you're like you start around my year, then like yeah. And I think it's planned by. Well, never mind. That's what I think about porn. I'm glad I stopped it because like that was actually getting to my health. It was like affecting how I talk with girls. Back then, when I was younger, 13 or 14, when I was starting this self improvement thing, I was still wasn't quit porn yet. So what was happening was that I was kind of sexualizing girls a lot. I mean, I said I wanted reaction to girls, but that reaction was not the reaction I wanted. It was more like, of like, you know, not love, not attraction, no nothing. It was just pure lust towards one certain girl, or like just a certain to a girl. And well, like at that time I didn't think of anything, and nothing happened because I was too much of a pussy to do anything harmless, thankfully. But the way I just talked, it was talk to girls. It was like kind of more like sexualizing. I feel like, and they got weirded out. They were like, "Hey, disgusting," and shit. But as the time faded, and the last video I mentioned, like my anger faded away. That thing also faded away because with this, thanks to self improvement, my porn addiction got like way normal. It was just like actually just the same as now. And around that time, because it was like a weird age for people, like my friends understood. I'm still all friends with all the girls who I like acted weird to. They understand. They just think it's like normal part of life. But it wasn't really. It was just like something wrong with my head. Glad nothing really happened. And then just I'm glad my friends, the female friends, girlfriends, or woman friends I have, and my friends, male friends who's there for me all the time. I am really grateful for my friends who are just like stood by next to me all the time. The most fantastic thing ever happened to me is like having this much friends. And then their ability to forgive me, understand me, and understand me, and understand me, is the most heartwarming part, right? I wanted to get on about pedophiles. Because around when I was 17, 16, I was kind of going around dating like random people. I told you like I was like a fellow self-improvement. I fucked around with a bunch of girls. and some of them were like 15, 16 year olds, right? And I was 17, 16, and at the time it was like pretty normal. And then I turned 18. I was trying to do the same thing, but I realized like I'm kind of an adult now. Like, whether I like it or not, I'm 18. So it's like maybe like the maximum I should date is like maybe 17. And it got me thinking, it's like, but I'm still attracted to these like 15 and 16 year olds. Like, why? I wonder. And then I realized, like, after going to Mongolia for 3 months, in Mongolia, the girls there are so pure and innocent. The kids act like kids. The teenagers act like teenagers. Sometimes they're awkward, sometimes they're shy, sometimes they're cringe. They're not afraid to make mistakes. They're just living life and like acting their age. In the West, however, like in Czech, now especially growing even more, or in the US, like the whole West basically, it's like I believe the world is like living in cycles. So now it's in the West, it's so degenerate to the point, and like everyone is like so scared about anxiety, mental health, depression, all these things. In Mongolia, that's like almost non-existent. I mean, it's there, but not as big as here in Czech. So the girls here are like, they were like 15, 16, 14. They look like grown-ass women. They have this full makeup on, dressed seductively. They look grown, right? And then I go out and ask their age. They're like, "Oh, I'm 15." I was like, "What? How are you 15? Like, what do you eat? What's in your food? Like, what?" And I'm going to Mongolia. There's like this random little kid who's like calls me big brother. Asked her age. She's 15. So I realized that's the real 15-year-old, and then the 15-year-old I was talking to, I asked her age. That's the two distinct between 15-year-olds here. It's like so crazy. The 15-year-old in Mongolia looked like she's a kid. She was just like like dressed normally, dressed like what her mom gave to her. Doesn't wear makeup, just pure and innocent, just kid. And then here, but they've grown. They're like trying to manipulate you, and they're horny. They have full of lust. They're watching social media every day. They're all depressed. They have anxiety. They're stressed all the time. It's like, what? And then the boys. Oh my god, the boys. Oh my days. They are like, how in social media we make fun of this performative males. What is it? Like the guy who has this the bag, and then that has like the matcha tea in his hand, and then they're like reading books while listening to Biba Doobie, right? And we make fun of him, oh, he's a performative male. But what we fail to realize as guys is that the people who are commenting on those videos, making fun of those people, performative males, they don't realize that they're as performative as them. That's my opinion, by the way. Because the person you're commenting, you have no fucking personality. You cannot talk to anyone. You cannot talk to a girl even if your life depended on it. You're shy, you're scared, you cannot talk to your mother, you cannot talk to anyone, you have no social status, you have like no respect from anyone, you're just like normal kid. You're 18 kid, you're 18 years old kid, just walking around life, wasting your potential. I mean, bro, dude, like you're 18 playing video games, just fucking around, being depressed at school, anxiety, and like nothing going on with your life. It's like, I mean, of course, like if your life is like that, no wonder you have all these mental symptoms. Yeah, I can't really blame you for it, because like everything in society is like structured. It's designed to make you feel like that. So like it's hard to blame you, right? And then like I would just want you to realize you're as performative as them, because you're performing against your real self. Because if you're a real self, you wouldn't be just in your room commenting on social media, just in your bed rocking all day. If you're yourself, you'll probably be closer to what I am. Little bit autistic. I don't even know what the definition of autistic. We just call weird people autistic nowadays. Like a little bit autistic, and then just weird, socially little unacceptable. Those kind of people who screams loud, who says their opinions without care, like just doesn't afraid of confrontation, just talks with anyone. I just go on streets and talk with random people. just like the old days, good old days. When Mongolia is pretty normal, but here, no, it's weird. It's like, oh, you were like everyone's locked in their house, like, oh, 19-year-old millionaire. Oh my god, oh, this girl is so hot, man. Oh, porn. Nigga, what? Like, bro, come on. Just be normal. Be yourself. Do whatever you want. Say whatever the fuck you want. Like, why care? No one gives a shit, right? Be yourself. Stop performing against yourself. You know, performative male, that they are performing that something they're not. You're performing against yourself. Both are performing in a different way, but all of you are performative males. I mean, even I might be performative male. Who knows? But like, what's wrong? I mean, like, I would say performative males that we make fun of is better than the people who comment on those videos, because they're at least going out and socializing, trying to make some friends, right? They're trying to like lure some girl in, so they're trying at least. They're trying. You're not even trying, so like, oh, stop making fun of people. It's like, if you don't even know yourself. That's what I wanted to say about porn. I mean, it's not really about porn. It was more about like I don't care. With girls, like, performing males are actually trying to get girls, which I commended. I really like that part about. But why I really like that is because when you talk to girls, something changes in you. When you learn to talk with girls, when you're comfortable talking with girls, something changes. You become more confident in a way, and you become kind of more attractive. You start doing good in life by just talking with a woman. I mean, you say people think talking with women is just for sake of getting girlfriend or getting laid. I used to think that, not so much anymore. It's like when I talk with a girl, the sense of feeling I get is like after I talk with a girl, after I walking home, I feel so great. The girls energize you, dude. Like, like you might say, oh, girls are stupid. They talk a lot of shit. They're like, oh man, a headache to be with. Yes, sometimes it can be, but like that's what you have to handle all your life anyway. Might as well learn how to do it, right? I mean, if you're gonna get a little girl, she's gonna be like that, as obnoxious that you say. But like, when you're like me, or like when you have learned, or when you start to enjoy, you just start to enjoy. It's like that's just like how they are. That's just how they are. And how we are. The girls say guys are annoying, they don't understand. But some girls, they get a boyfriend, they start to enjoy those. If the girls can do it, why can't the guys do it? Learn to love each other for their nature. Just learn to love each other. Like, what's the point of all this hatred? Like, you start getting aggressive. Like, oh no, girls understand me. All the girls are stupid. Girls, blah blah blah. Like, what? Like, sure, what? Okay, let's say girl insulted you. You probably had something to insult it on. Like, maybe you're insecure. Maybe you're stupid. Maybe like girls. They don't usually, you know say bad, like they don't really think, they just say what they feel at the moment. And if they're saying that, they probably felt that from you, because like if you're acting like that and she says that, and if you get angry, that proves her point even more. If you get angry at what the girl says to you, that probably says lots about yourself, because like you probably was thinking that you're that, and then and then she exposed the truth, and then you got angry, pissed off. Stinky garbage. Take that away. Be better, basically. That's what I like to say. No, don't take offense. I mean, we're all still learning anyway. I'm still learning. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking is right or not. I'm just thinking out loud, saying my opinion. That's all. My water ran out. I'll take your water. Thank you. You're not gonna drink it anyway. Man, I'm losing it. Anyway, the reason is I make those videos is like I have so much shit to talk, and there's like barely people to listen, or like I don't really have time to meet these people anymore because I go to work and stuff. So I just decided, and I mean, like, there's barely people to listen. I said, I mean, all right, because like who's gonna listen to me rant about this thing, especially like from my area. So I decided, like, if I make video on the social media to a broader audience, let's say there's millions of people watching YouTube right now. and at least like 10 of them gotta care about what I'm saying, right? So, well, that's kind of the point. I'm like, look, we just want to talk with people, and this is actually working really well. It's saving me time, first of all, and second of all, I can just talk all the things I need. Talk about all my ideas, and afterwards, I end the video refreshed. I don't know. It's just something I enjoy now. Hell yeah, it was super great, super great, super the best idea I made, and the fact that I named this human slop, man, that's perfect. Because like the life is just human slop. It's been human slop all the time. Now with this, what is it called? AI slop, like AI videos where everything's getting perfect. Perfect, fast, uncut. Like just everything is great now. It was like kind of found myself kind of hard to believe. Like I stopped believing in anything, and there's like I stopped believing in anything and stopped believing in like people also because like people say information is from also AI. So it was kind of a new creative change after I make the video and watch myself. It was like, oh man, it's actually a human talking. It's like he is stuttering, he is thinking, he's you can actually his thought you see his thought process in real time. Like I'm figuring that if I'm figuring shit out in real time, which is great. Something I've been craving. I didn't need to look at people. I just had to like talk to myself. That's all, and talk to you. Anyway, and girls. I've been attacking guys for a bit. For girls, I have some things to say too. Just because the guys suck, you don't have to suck too. Because us guys, we were growing, we were figuring things out. We were all fighting the same battles, like the we were fighting the government. That's what I think. There has to be some bigger enemy basically, and that's like I've been seeing more like opposition towards like male versus female, which I don't really like. It's kind of weird. Like, why do you do that? Like, you cannot be friends with girls. They say I have lots of friends with girls. Like, that seems normal to me. But like, it's like it's weird. Why is everyone enemy of each other, right? It breaks my heart to see it. Like, even some of my female friends, they're getting influenced by it. It's all over the social media. It's like, oh, girls are saying, guys are this, guys are bad. There's red flag, green flag, good looking at 666. And like, if on the guy's side talking about girls, is that the girls are obnoxious. They're annoying. They can't do shit. They cannot drive. They're stupid. Yada yada yada. Like both sides are completely stupid, basically. Why not just come in all together, and then just unite, love each other all the same? Because like, what? Why are we so negative towards each other? We were born the same in the same earth. I mean, I don't even care about the colors. I myself are mixed. I'm Asian and white, and people are racist towards blacks because like they eat their food with hand. Well, we did that same thing when you were like back in the few thousand years ago. It's like, well, I guess it's like the 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 hunger for power maybe that leads to it, or like just the things we consume, the propaganda machine, whatever it is, the news, your parents, the parents that got brainwashed, and then like teaching their kids, the workforce, the government. Yeah, I can go on about the conspiracy theories, but like, it doesn't matter. It's like what it matters is that we just have to think for ourselves. Are we actually enjoying the life we're living right now, right? Because a while ago, like a few years ago, I didn't like my life. I was exactly the same like you guys. I might have more similarities now too, but I just didn't enjoy it. I was rotting in bed all day. Didn't even go out with friends. I was shy to talk. I was too scared to go to a cashier and say something. That was not life. That was a miserable existence, if I can call that an existence. And I just asked myself, well, what am I doing in my life? Back in Mongolia when I was younger, I had respect. I had lots of family friends. My townspeople liked me. My classmates loved me. My teacher was great to me. Everything was great. Now I came to Czech Republic. What went wrong? I had no friends, no respect, no like social hierarchy. My family hates me. Well, they probably love me, but like, kind of look like hating from my eyes, from a child's perspective. And then it's just, no girl wants me. I don't even like myself. I don't even like what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything worthwhile. It sucked. I really hated my life. And I asked that question. I don't know, started to, like, just when you start asking questions and actually try to find the answers, you start to get a little better in life. Now I'm to the point, like, I don't really regret anything in life. Sure, I've done some things in life, but I'm pretty enjoyable where I stand right now, to the point, if I die of heart attack right now on this video, I wouldn't regret anything while dying. It saddens me a little bit. It's gotten to the point that the only way I can talk normally with people is by making videos like this. So I can get some kind of enjoyment. Because like I say I have lots of friends, right? And from that lots of friends, the people who can actually understand and have normal conversation and who are actually living life great is only few. And they don't really have time. I don't really have time. And then the time we meet is like often limited. I wish we could be, sitting next to each other all the time and just talking and conversing ideas, but we can't. We have responsibilities, we have life. But then sometimes I have time, but they don't. So I go out with my other friends, who's like kind of the shell friends. I go and talk to them. It's just weird. They're talking about weird things, meaningless kind of stuff. Like, sure, I can pretend to enjoy them, or I can be like them and like start performing in front of them. Like put on the mask of this goofy ass dude, or like just their best friend. But whenever you do that, your social battery just drains. It's like you don't want to talk anymore. You don't want to be with people. There's no substance. There's no real talking. You just go and hang out for sake of just hanging out. It's more like escapism, not to meet with a friend. When I'm going out to the friends I like, the friends I enjoy, I go out to meet them. I want to see them. I want to hear what they have to say. But with this certain type of friends, I'm just happen to be out and they happen to be out, and we meet, so we're not alone. That's how bad it's gotten. I remember back when I was in Mongolia, I would be out, everyone would be out, and everyone who was out there is just people I enjoy. I still enjoy the friends that I don't enjoy. I still like the friends that I don't enjoy, because once they were that one good friend who I could actually talk with. But with this all, dividing and this fucking social media, or like, everyone's got scared, everyone got anxiety, they're stressing, their hairs are falling out, they're just getting miserable by day. And I don't want that to happen to other people. Like, low key, I've been grieving, dude. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, enough of this, like, depressed. Like, I think I've made my point. Like, start thinking for yourself. Start, yeah. And then just, see if you enjoy your life. Make some changes. Don't be scared of anything. Do whatever your heart's desire is. People say be logically. No. That worked back then when everyone was happy and like heart desire. Now it's the time to do the heart's desire so you can find your true self and then go logically. If you go logically from the start, you become a depressed ass, soulless, meaningless shell of a human being. That's who you are. I think. You might be a great person, but I don't know yet. But if you're the person I described, well, make some changes. That's what I will advise you as a friend. Friend who's unqualified, by the way. What else was I going to talk about? Let's think. It's hard to keep on with. I got a notification. Someone liked my Facebook. Anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of hard to keep a conversation going if I don't have topics already prepared when I'm talking to a camera. Because like, you don't talk back to me. You should start talking back, dude. I wish. It's like the generation nowadays. Like nothing feels real anymore. I used to be able to go outside in the morning and see a bunch of kids running around, playing around, having fun, just joyful kids playing football there. And I see kids screaming, or like there's like parents living happily, taking their kids out of stroll or walking their dogs. Now I look outside, it's like doomy and gloomy. Maybe because it's morning and it's Tuesday. Everyone is at school or work. Okay, even at school or work, there's no connection going on. At work, you're just trying to make money, no socializing. At school, you're too stressed and have anxiety to talk with friends or any meaningful things. Meaningful things. It was like there, get screened by a teacher and like smoke cigarettes with your friends and then go home. And after you go home, you start playing games. Go to school, have homework to do, but you didn't do it, so you're more anxious. Or if you did, you'd be happy. But there's a bunch of people who's asking for you to give them homework, which makes you, if you're a good kid, you're like, oh, I don't want to get exposed, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, this the great dividing we have going on is like, it's weird. I don't like it. And I don't know if you like it. Maybe people like it. But I doubt people likes this miserable existence. Because like, I feel miserable. I'm a human, you're a human. I assume you have the same feelings as me. So maybe start thinking for yourself, you know? Maybe start taking some actions. Especially if you're a dude, do something with your life. If you're a girl, stop destroying yourself. That's what I'm gonna say, you know. Just let's all take time off from social media and all this great bullshit. Skip a school day or two. You know, go out in the morning. And at work, in the morning, it's so beautiful. It's sunrise, and we go to school so early. We never see the sun. Then we're all depressed because we're lack of vitamin D. And after school, we just go to home in the car, in the cabin, or like we walk 5 minutes to home. You never see the sun, and you're at home after school. You're tired. Just go to like lethargic, eat some carb heavy food, go to sleep, or like play games all night. Wake up in the middle of the night, go to school. What the fuck? Ancient slaves had better life than your ass. Oh yeah, that's about it. But gonna enjoy my toast. It was actually great. Never mind, we're not ending this. I just remembered another topic that I was gonna talk about. Hold on. I wanna fill up my water. Okay, that was great. Okay. I want to say this way. This is a little serious topic for the space that I kind of live in. So I'm gonna put you a little higher up, eye level, so we can talk eye to an eye. Now it's getting more intimate. Never mind, it's not good enough. Okay, let's put this down here. Perfect. Nah, I think it's still in more height. Beautiful. Is this to an eye level? I think it is good enough. Okay, so what's the new topic, you might ask? The new topic I just found out is that the people who do self-improvement kind of go the wrong way. When I started self-improvement, like seriously, back when I was, getting out of that stage, like at 15 years old, I think, I was like so stressed all the time. It was like, there's like Hamza telling you like your life is shit. Andrew Tate telling you like there's no time for financial freedom anymore. In 10 years you're about to be a slave. Probably true, but why I care? Like I'm 18, I'm 15, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't even have a job. So I just did those things, like, and then you were like talking about this like black pill thing, seeing this like, oh, you have to be a certain type of, you have to look certain type of way to attract girls, or else you're like doomed forever. Like you need to avoid plastics, and then the receipts, and then like a polyester clothes. What else? Yeah, like your water is fucked up, so you're gonna die soon anyway. Your toothpaste is shitty because like it has fluoride in it. You're gonna stop dreaming, and then you'll be fucked. Or what else is it? Oh yeah, your Bluetooth headphones has EMF. It's gonna fry your brain. You cannot put your phone in the pocket because it'll lower your sperm. I mean, all of those true, right? All of them has evidence behind it. But the thing is, like, when you're at this age, when you cannot really do everything, you don't even have the capability. Tone things down a little, right? Do it one by one. Okay, let's say with the phone, start with the phone. Just put them in. Stop putting them in your pocket. Just hold it on your phone. Start with the things you can do, because like, what people do is that they hear all those things and they just take the biggest problem. Let's say like the Andrew Tate's like, you're gonna be a slave in 10 years type shit. So you start trying to make business and shit for like 16, 17-year-olds at year old, and then some of them make it, which is like the minuscule small amount make it, but like most of the people just fail. They get depressed. They just go into an even deeper spiral basically. So what if we just take a little of my approach, tone things down a little, just kind of enjoy life, like, do meaningful things, just get a job, do good in school, start, loving yourself, fix the base stuff first, while you're mentally broken, you're not gonna make any money anyway. You can, even if you make money, you're not gonna use it responsibly anyway. If your mental health is shitty, and you're, just overall your family life, your relationship with your parents, people you around you hate you, all those things, they're not gonna allow you to basically get successful in real life. I mean, rich anyway. And even if you get rich, because of all that torment and hatred you have built up because of those things, with that money you'll be just bigger, a fucked up dude. The money is kind of an amplifier, I learned. So I don't really try to do those things. I just kind of live my life, build myself eternally a little bit, just kind of mature a little bit, understand life more, build my relationships, connect with people, build your, keep your reputation, make your reputation, be, popular in your town, have a name for yourself first, and then go about money and stuff later on. You have to focus on the real things first, and then the material things can come later. Because if you focus on the real things first, you will have the base of the building ready, the foundation of the building It's not crooked. It's like it's like, you know, rock hard solid. It's not gonna fall over anyway. I think even if you fuck up, even if you fuck up, right? People like are always like scared of making businesses. Okay, let's say you build a foundation. Now we're talking about making businesses, and they're like, okay, like let's start with we're just gonna start making business. Even if you're gonna start with business, don't be scared. If you're gonna do it, okay, fine, do it. Like if you're not gonna listen to me anyway, just I kind of suggest you build the foundation first. But if you're not willing to listen, at least listen to this. If you're gonna just make a business anyway and try to do it, go all in. You know, try to go all in. If you lose things, that's part of the game. You just lose things, and then that's where you learn and grow. And you know, fall 8 times, get up 9 times, some kind of thing. If you're not gonna do the foundation and you started trying to do business, don't be scared of it. Because people say, I'm gonna start a business, so I never started. That's why I suggest you build the foundation first. Because they say because you say you're gonna build a business and never do it because you're too scared. And you're just losing on time. So might as well just start with the easier things that build your fucking base. Right? Okay, let's say you don't wanna do that and you just wanna start a business but you have fear. Okay, let's say you left your school for business or something, you know, like you say they took a big risk to start your business. What's the worst that could happen? Right? Let's say you failed in your business. What's the worst? The worst is you get a job, normal job. The the worst case is you work at McDonald's or you become a Uber driver or you become a courier, you know, like a fucking food delivery driver. From there, you can get back on your foot again. You know, the worst is the average life you live anyway. Look at your parents. If you have parents who live in your work in factories, no degrees, no nothing, or if your parents are working in food career or like this just Uber driver or this fast food worker, factory worker, that's the worst that could happen. Like, there's nothing to be scared of. Just take the risk, go for it, and stop losing on time. If you decide you're gonna do business instead of building your foundation, at least do that. You said you're gonna do it, do it. If not, give up. Build your foundation first. Become a better man or a girl, better person. And then afterwards you will have no problem building a brand or business or whatever the fuck you're trying to do. So I'm unqualified, by the way, disclaimer, and don't take my advice seriously, and so blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's the part where I end the video, and I like to show you my my camera stand. This has been you the whole time, by the way. You were held up by two books, one a glass, and an iPad stand. Peace out. All that smoking gave me pores. Got a little big pimple here. Wow, that's so great. It looks like I got like dandruff in my hair. Man, I'm so disgusting. I'll show you the view outside. It's 1 a.m. 1:30. I woke up at like 8 something. Well, didn't have work today, so I was like ranting on videos randomly. Look at this pimple. If you're so scared of showing your pimple, I'm gonna show it to everyone. Wow, what is that even pimple? I don't know. I cut myself while shaving too. Oh man, flex my muscle. Whoa, gotta flex my other muscle. Whoa, my chest. Whoa. Anyway, like and subscribe, do all that. So what? So you can watch me more. So I can talk to someone. Comment on my videos about your questions, so I don't have to Google my questions anymore. If not, it's fine. I can make my own. Damn, I kiss a bunch of people. Let's go into polyamorous relationship. Polygamy? Yeah, polygamy relationship. Why not?